Welcome to Earth 2, where superheroes exist and comic book talk is the norm.
He's your host,
I'm your host, VitoD,
Mo Crosby.
and welcome to the planet.
Hey.
Welcome to the planet.
You smell that?
What the Rock is cooking?
No, it's New Comic Book Day.
It is?
Yeah.
Oh, it smells like new books.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. It's New Comic Book Day.
Yes. June 12th, it was the 14th, right?
You're in the past.
Yes, I know. Well, anyway, as always, we're gonna run down our picks of this week.
Mm-hmm.
It was hard on my part. I didn't know what to get. So, keep in mind, these aren't the only things that come out this week. This is just what stood out to us, and we wanted to share with you guys.
Hey.
So, without further ado, let's get into it.
Okay, first off for this week, I am talking about Dark Days the Forge #1. I realized 2 weeks ago for Wonder Woman week, I gave you Dark Days the Forge #1 because I could see into the future, and the future is today. So Dark Days the Forge #1 comes out.
So the future is now.
The future is now. The future is now. I'm sorry. Yeah, so what that book is about, like I said earlier, is most of the DC heroes and the DC Pantheon find out that the Dark Knight holds a dark secret that could threaten the multiverse. So the multiverse is coming back into the DCU. Are we in the dark multiverse or whatever we are in? He holds a secret that can affect the multiverse. So we want to know what that secret is. And from this event, it's going to balloon into the summer event, the event of the summer, Dark Knight's Metal. So I'm really interested in seeing how this starts and how this goes on. So I really think you guys should go ahead and pick it up because it's going to be something really interesting.
And as always, it's Secret Empire week, so off the bat, gonna do Secret Empire. It's written by Nick Spencer. Look, if you guys haven't really already picked it up, I suggest you do so. I don't know what you guys are doing because there hasn't been a single moment where I'm reading Secret Empire and I'm not like, what is going on? Especially with the last week's reveal at not last week's, but the last issue with the Punisher. Oh my god! So I suggest you guys hop on and read that. It's extremely good, despite what everyone else makes it out to be. But it's really good. It's one of those must reads that you have to, unless this issue sucks, but it doesn't look like it's gonna be like that. The way it's been going lately. So let's just pick that up.
Next up for you guys, I have Flash #24, Running Scared Prelude. This book is going to be featuring Hal Jordan, the Green Lantern, Hal Jordan. He's going to come try to recruit the Flash to go help him out with a mission, and this mission is going to be in a space base. This mission is going to be in space, and it's on a base, on a space station, and this is something where really the reason why Hal Jordan comes and asks the Flash to do this is because he's the only one who can do this. So this is also something that's going to be really interesting because it's going to lead into a couple more things. And so I'm definitely interested in this and I want to know how it goes. I want to know how it starts. So I suggest you guys pick it up because it's something that's going to be really good.
And also, Defenders #1 written by Brian Michael Bendis. Look, Brian Michael Bendis is one of my favorite characters one of my favorite writers when he cares about the characters. And one of the characters that he always cares about is pretty much the Defenders, because that's one of his, something he spends a lot of writing on. It's Jessica Jones, Luke Cage, Iron Fist, and Daredevil. Everyone that you've watched on the Netflix show. And this is pretty much to get you hyped for the TV series that's going to come out in 2 months. So if you want to get into that, I suggest you pick that up.
And finally, you guys know that at the top of every month or the middle of the month, American God comes out. So I'm definitely going to do a Neil Gaiman's American Gods for you today. This is going to be the Shadow #4. This literally is, again, it follows the show and it follows the book. So if you aren't watching the show and you aren't really interested in reading the books, or if you do want to watch the show, but you don't want to have to read the books to understand what's going on, you can pick up the comics and follow in line with what's going on the show right now in Stars. Anyway, this book happens to pick up from when Shadow, Mr. Wednesday all go to Chicago, and they spend the night in Chicago where they initially meet Chernobog, but they spend the night in Chicago, and then you get to
I thought you said Cheddar Bob.
no, not the one that shoots himself. Chernobog. He's a Slavic god of death. Pretty interesting. Well, they get to meet one of the Zorai sisters. I am not gonna butcher her name for you. I'm not gonna do it. Anyway, so this Zorai tells Shadow that whatever, she meets him in a dream, and she gives Shadow a message, and the message she gives to Shadow has him like wondering again whether whatever. It's a very strange and very stoic message. It's also very cryptic and very like it's just weird, and it weirds Shadow out. And this is someone who's already having trouble grasping whether what's happening to him is real or fake. So imagine what this message does for him. So I just want to continue to read this like I'm watching the show. Granted, most of the things in the comic already will have happened or happening on the show, but this gives you the fuller version and with more detail into what's going on, so you get to understand the show a little bit more. So I suggest you pick this up if you're interested in watching the show. If you're also watching the show and need to find out what they're talking about and some of the other references, the references are in the books and the comics. Again, if you don't feel like reading the book, go ahead and grab the comic. It's definitely very interesting, and I suggest you guys pick it up too.
And it looks like every single recommendation is all Marvel this week. No indie stuff for you. So it sucks, but make it up to you guys. You should go pick up Weapon X #4. If you're a fan of like the old Weapon X, this is a little bit different, where they don't create mutants, they're trying to eliminate mutants, right? So they create like mutant killers, pretty much, who hide and they attack. So this is the lead up to WMD, the crossover storyline between Totally Awesome Hulk. My girlfriend gets on me because of that, because I say Hulk, right? It's my accent, right?
So that's why you
That's hard. Yeah, so I was like Hulk. See you on, right? So it's Totally Awesome Hulk and Weapon X. It's a crossover. It's WMD, which is Weapons of Mutant Destruction. If you guys haven't seen the promo image for that, there's a promo image of there's a body like in one of those little containers, and hooked up to it is something that looks like a crossover between Wolverine and the Hulk. So I don't know if they're gonna unleash that on Weapon X. I mean, if what's gonna happen, what's gonna backfire. But it's the prelude, and it sets up that whole storyline. So I'm actually excited about that. So pick that up. And there you have it. Those are our picks for this week. I did all Marvel. You did all DC.
Dark Horse.
Oh well, yeah. Minus that. My bad.
Yeah. So I had an indie this week.
My
by the way,
apologies.
That's okay, man.
So it's all good. You guys already know what to do. If you don't know, then like and subscribe. Comment down below. Let us know what you're picking up, what you're excited for. Did you pick up anything that we're picking up? Communication is a two-way street, so let us know what we missed and what you're recommending us.
Appreciate it.
So, as always, like and subscribe. Hit up our social media, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, Earth2 Comic Cast.
#2.
Yes, and also the same thing with our podcast that comes out every Thursday as well. SoundCloud.com is under the same name, Earth2 Comic Cast. So, Moe and I, very long boxes.